The Cost Floor Diagnostic. A three-parts diagnostic to map what external cost pressure is actually doing to your margin and whether your pricing is calibrated to survive it. Everyone knows costs are up. The problem is that most small business owners are not tracking them together. A 14.3% tariff rate and a 26.5% fuel surcharge are not two separate problems with two separate solutions. They are two layers of the same compounding floor running against the same margin at the same time. Add above target inflation and elevated financing costs, and the floor is higher than any single number suggests. This three-part diagnostic maps the full stack, compares it to Q1 actuals, and tests whether your current pricing can survive the current cost environment. Part 1. Map your cost stack. The goal is a single view of cumulative cost drag, not a category-by-category review. Zone 1. Tariff and import costs. Is your business directly affected by tariffs? If your suppliers are, you are too, through their pricing. What rate is hitting your cost of goods? The current average effective rate is 14.3%. Has this cost been absorbed into your pricing, or is it eroding margin? Zone 2. Logistics and energy surcharges. Are fuel surcharges showing up on carrier invoices? At what percentage? Have shipping or logistics costs increased more than 15% year over year? Are these being absorbed or passed through? Zone 3. Financing and working capital. Are you carrying a credit line, equipment financing, or short-term debt? Is the cost of accessing capital affecting your ability to take on new work or float receivables? Output. Estimate the percentage impact of each zone on your cost structure. Add them. That number is your current cost floor. Advisory. Slightly warmer. This is the reality check. Part 2. Compare to Q1 actuals. April 15th is not just a filing deadline. It is the first moment most founders get a clear read on what Q1 actually cost, broken out by zone. 3 questions after your numbers close. Question 1. What did Q1 actually cost versus your January projections, broken out by zone? Where was the largest gap? Question 2. Which zone caused the biggest variance? Question 3. Does Q1 confirm the scenario you entered the year with, or does it shift your assumption? If you used the 2-scenario planner from the previous deep dive, this is the data point that tells you which scenario you're actually in. Output. A clear answer. Did Q1 validate your plan or reveal a floor shift? Both are useful. Both require a different response. Practical and direct. This is the action section. Is your pricing calibrated? 3 questions before your next client renewal or proposal. Question 1. If you hold current pricing flat for 2 more quarters, does your margin hold at an acceptable level given the cost floor from Part 1? Question 2. If no, what is the gap in dollars per engagement? Question 3. When did you last adjust your pricing? If it has been more than 12 months, it was set before the current cost floor existed. One note on the conversation. If an adjustment is needed, do not frame it as my costs went up. Frame it as your rates being aligned to the market you are both now operating in. That framing holds. The complaint framing does not. Summary. 3 outputs. Your cost floor as a single number, your Q1 actuals compared to your operating scenario, and a clear answer on whether your current pricing absorbs both. The cost floor is not going back to 2023. The question is whether your business is priced for the floor it's actually standing on. New here? This is the deep dive edition of your weekly ally. While our Tuesday newsletter covers the strategy, these Friday pieces go further into the tactics and the work behind. Subscribe to get the full playbook delivered every week.